Hi, welcome back to Sabretooth at Nethemba, where we care about your security. Guys, I'm really ill. I'm dizzy, I've got a headache, and I'm not sure whether I'm up for a hard box, which is apparently 120 minutes long. But we shall see. I've still not changed over my laptop, so there's every chance that the camera will die again. We're going to do our best. We're going to do our best, guys. I'm not with it today. Oh, I should be in bed. Got a little bit of a fever. But hey, we're going to work through it, okay? Racetrack Bank. Hard. 120 minutes. Rick was going to give me a challenge for this one, but I said, look, honestly, next time, please, because I'm going to have trouble with this anyway, I think. Hack into the machine and capture both user and root flags. It's pretty hard, so good luck. User flag, root flag, that is literally all we get. So let me update or start some notes. Last time we did sneaky on Hack the Box. Oh man, my headache is pounding. We've got quite a few in hard for Try Hack Me. Racetrack Bank, okay. Okay. All we're doing now is waiting for the IP. We've got burp ready just in case. We should probably as well get this ready, Metasploit, just in case, because you never know. And with that, we should be near enough there. I recently put up a poll about the certifications. If you've not seen that, please take a look. Basically saying that, is it worthwhile me going through the Try Hack Me and the Hack the Box certifications just so I can go through all the rooms as well and show how I prepare for it and everything. Obviously I can't go into the exam itself, but I can give a review afterwards. At the minute it's 100% for yes. There's like 9 responses or something ridiculous like that, so I guess that's what we're doing at some point soon. Not right now, but at some point soon. What am I doing? Nmap. ST, now let's do T5, let's do all ports, let's do all scripts, and we're just going to put that in there, see how we do. And other than that, we can obviously check out the website as well. I'm not too far out of it at the minute that I'm not, that I'm forgetting what I generally do. Okay, Racetrack Bank. That will soon let you transfer funds with racing speed. We're currently experiencing some slowness. Oh god, not again. This looks very WordPress-esque. I'm not entirely sure if it is or not. Let's see if we can find anything in the page source. No, we've got login.html. We've not got PHP pages for logging. Maybe it isn't. It just looks like it. It's just a template, Fine. So let's check. Whatever. Robots.txt always comes first. Okay, and other than that, there's obviously GoBuster as well, but it looks like maybe this app, because we've got accounts and things, maybe something here. Right, but we're not going to deviate from the plan. We stick with the plan. It's been a while since I've put an IP address in the etc host file. I should probably do that to make things a bit easier rather than having to remember that IP all the time. Okay, we've got the images. I can give this some threads, right, can I? Let's do that. That's better. So that should fly through that now. It's already at 10%, which is fantastic. Just making sure my water's okay. It was teetering on the edge of the table. That's not good. Error. Well, okay, we've only got ports 22 and 80 and we're running Linux, so that's fine, I think that's kind of expected for many systems on Try Hack Me. And Hack the Box, to be fair. They love doing web, so. Right, I suppose GoBuster's near enough done, which it is. It's on 97%, and there is nothing. That means that we are playing with this app. Let's check the cookies. We've got a connect SID Interesting. So straight off, now that I know we're playing with this app, I'm actually going to put everything through Burpsuite, because if I put everything through Burpsuite, then at least we are going to be aware. Let's go to create account. Burp will capture that and go away. We're going to send that straight to, there's no point, it's in your GET request. Right, hang on. Go to target. And we're going to add this to scope. Okay. Ping to you too. Right. What are we doing? Good question. Let us go admin, because quite honestly, you may as well create that account if it doesn't exist. If it does exist, it may tell us so. We'll do that. We're going to grab that and put it into the repeater, and then we're just going to let it fly. See what happens. Did it allow? Passwords don't match. Oh, there's another box there. Whoops. Admin. It'll tell us whether that exists or not. Maybe. I kind of wonder if that worked, you know. So we'll go, well, admin is already there. Welcome to Racetrack Bank. To get you started, we have given you 1 gold. How generous of us. Spend it wisely. Dashboard. Purchase. This is our famous premium account. It may seem a bit overpriced, but it's totally worth it. It gives you access to some juicy extra features. I see. 10,000 gold. So I wonder if there's any way I can manipulate the price here when going to buy. You do not have enough gold. Okay, let's make some notes. Website has register and login. We can create an account and apparently send, well, from what I saw, yeah, give gold. I mean, is that sending gold? Give gold to your friends. Yeah, that's what I thought. And send gold from between users. We are given 1 gold to start with. I mean, what if I create 10,000 accounts and each give 1 gold to like a certain account, and technically I only need 9,999 as my first account already has 1 gold. That might be able to, I might be able to automate that with macros in Burpsuite, but it doesn't really seem like a good way, like creating thousands of accounts. Still, it's a way forward, isn't it? So website is register and login, create an account, send gold between users. We're given 1 gold to start with. Premium account is 10k gold. I think this is the goal. I think this is the goal because it says you get more features then, and it could give you like admin options and things like that. So that's certainly worthwhile thinking about. Right, so I've not got another account at all. Let's put you there. Let's put you there. We'll put you there. So we're going to register again. I'm going to call this one admin2 for no reason other than I can. Okay, so we've got 1 gold up here and we've got 1 gold up here. So if I give gold to admin2, amount of gold, let's put 10. You do not have enough gold, that makes sense. Admin2, just give 1. Success. So if I refresh this, yeah, we've now got 2 gold. That's interesting. So I should be able to give gold back to admin. Sorry. And then we can refresh this. And we've got 2 gold, and we refresh this one and it's 0. Right, okay, so this does work. I could create like thousands of accounts. Racetrack, race condition is what I'm thinking. Straight off just because of the name. Now, having said that, is there any clue that it could be a race condition? Let's find out if there's a way of knowing this for sure. So we are going to give some gold again. Intercept is on. We're going to admin 2 gold, give. So it's got success. That's your referrer. Oh, that's before. It's an API here. Do we have anything else which could success? Okay. And that's it. It doesn't really do much. So if we send it again, we can't. We do not have enough gold. X powered by Express. Interesting. Do you know what? I mean, this is kind of pointless, but I just want to try it. Can I change? Can't change this. I thought I had to change the error message which appears because it redirects to. Oh, it goes to there anyway. It goes to it anyway. So. Okay, so we've not got any cross-site scripting. Not that that would have been important, at least not basic cross-site scripting. Not that that would have been important on a box like this, but that is a vector that I would definitely check for reflected cross-site scripting. Anyway, Express, that's Node.js, isn't it? That's Node.js, I think. So let's do Node.js, Racetrack Bank, Racetrack. Race conditions. Yeah, okay. So that's exactly what I was thinking. Okay, so it looks like we may have a race condition. So we've done race conditions before, but let me explain this again. What we need to do is, if we have, for example, 1 gold, right? And we do, the next thing we do is a call to send that gold somewhere, and then we get a response. That's 3 steps, right? If we have 1 gold and we keep spamming this, send 1 gold, send 1 gold, send 1 gold, send 1 gold, so that's sent like 4, and then it responds saying gold sent, it might then say, oh, you've not got enough gold to send, but it may have already been done before the response came back. That's the idea. We are racing it. We are trying to get things right. The best thing to do will be to try something. Admin 2 has got 2 gold. I'm not sure if I can do this here, but we're going to find out. I'm not even sure if this is the right way of doing it or not, but we're going to find out. Oh, we've got a problem. We've not got the oh, we have got Foxy Proxy here, and it's already done through Burp. Okay, we're good. Right, so if we catch this request to admin to send 2 gold, if we go to repeater and then just spam this send button, I'm not sure that's going to work because it grays out. There's no way that's really going to work, and it does say you don't have enough gold. We can now refresh this, and it says we've got 0. And we can refresh this. What is happening? Oh, it's still caught in the intercept. 10 off. There we go. Yeah, and 2. So that didn't actually work, because using the repeater, it won't let me send another request until we've got a response from 1. Now, using the intruder, I think there's no such restriction. I'm not entirely sure if that's true or not. And also, it might be the case that the intruder's not quick enough. But we're going to try it anyway. So we're going to send this request through, which is caught here. And then rather than let that request go, we're going to send it to the intruder. Now on the intruder, I may have to change some settings here for the intruder, which leaves a gap between requests. No. Connections maybe. Timeouts. I'm just wondering if there's anything here which is like leave a gap between requests. I don't know. I don't know where it is. There will be one somewhere. Global settings. Yeah. I don't know where it is, but there will be one somewhere. Unless it's in the resource pool. So I'll look in the resource pool. Maximum concurrent requests. And automatic throttling. So that's off actually. I don't know if it'd be quick enough. There's one way to find out though, isn't there? So we're going to leave this as it is, and I just want to put in a random header, just x equals 1. And what I'd like to do is increment this. So it's going to keep replaying the actual request, and this header's literally just to make sure it keeps moving. I don't know if this is going to work. But we're just going to run numbers from 1 to 10. So it's going to try and run it 10 times. And we'll see if it's able to get a few done before the response comes back. Likely not, but we'll try it. So they seem to go pretty quick. They seem to just fly through. Now, interestingly, these have all got quite a big response received. This one down here has got a tiny response received. Why? This one goes to area you do not have enough gold, but all of these seem to have been successful. Oh my god. Right, hang on. Has this worked? Has this worked? One way to find out, right? Let's see how many gold we have now. Oh, I need to clear the proxy. There we go. 18. Right, we are exploiting the race condition using Burpsuite. This is insanely good. This is great. So before the first one had processed, it had already sent all these other requests and they were all being actioned. And then once they realized, oh, actually, you've not got enough for that, it's too late. They've already gone through. We are winning the race condition here, guys. This is fantastic. What a fun concept. What a really, really fun concept. Okay, nice. So let's update our notes. We can use the server header shows express, which is Node.js. As well as that, we can exploit a race condition using Burp Intruder. After running this with an increment of the useless X header from 1 to 10, we find 18 gold has been sent to admin. there's nothing else to say. This is it. This is the way to do it. Now, here's the beauty of this. I now have to do it in reverse and send it back. So I'm going to send it back to admin and do 18 gold. And if we do this 10 times, can you see how quick this is going to grow? We don't have to keep doing two at once. So let's send that to the intruder. And we're going to do the same as before. We're going to put the X header with just value 1. We are going to run that 10 times, this time with 18 gold being sent. Numbers, 1 to 10. So the beauty is we've got number 2 here, up here where my cursor is admin sending to admin 2. And number 3 here is admin 2 sending back to admin, which means we don't need to keep capturing them anymore. We've already got valid requests. We just update the amount that's been sent. Start this attack. And you can see we've got a lot of really big responses, and there should be maybe just 1 or 2 at the end, which doesn't go through. This is fantastic. Let me just quickly take a screenshot of this for the thing. Request 10 at the bottom is only 27 long. This is where the system caught up and denied the request. And just for fun, let me put down the, oh no, we've got the request, that's here. Okay, so this is it. This is the way to do this. We're going to close that off. We're going to get rid of the intercept. We're going to reload our pages, and now we've had like 18, which has been sent 9 times or something ridiculous. So we're going to refresh. Number of gold, 72. And if we now send 72 back to admin 2, so all I need to do is go back into the intruder, use this that we've already gathered, change this to 72, and then run again. And when we go back to our other page and refresh, we now have 576. So we're going to send it back again. So we're going to change this to 576, and this is going back to the other user. We're going to just start the attack. Burpsuite is beautiful for this. It really is. Now, if you're on the community version of Burp, the intruder is throttled, so this may not work as well. You might get maybe 2 or 3 calls before it catches up, or maybe not. But you can do this using curl. You can do it using fuff. You can do it using hijack. You can do it using anything, which just, or you can write your own script in Python or in Bash or something like that. So plenty of ways of doing this. So now we've got, let me just check that message. Not important. We've got 0 gold in that account, but this one has 3, 4, 5, 6. Excuse me, need water. So now we're going back again, and we're doing 3, 4, 5, 6. And this way you can see how easy and quickly we're going to get 10,000. That's it. And I reckon that may have done it, because 3,000 times, 10 or whatever is 30,000, isn't it? So I reckon that's roughly what we're on at this point. 31,104. So just because I want to get out of this private browsing window, I'm just going to send all of this back to admin. And then we can at least minimize that. Now I'm aware that you may not have been able to see everything that went on, because my ugly mug would be about here, but I'm hoping it didn't cover this gold thing. It might have done. I think not, actually. Let's just take a quick look. Oh, I can't tell. I can't even tell, to be honest. So whatever, you got the idea, I'm sure. And we can see that this worked quite nicely. And if we refresh here, you will see that actually we are, I'll keep that full screen. 31,104, in case you still can't see that, that's here. So let's go to purchase, and we're going to grab the package here. Success, brilliant. And now we've got this premium features which has just appeared. Brilliant, nice. This is good. This is good. Okay, we send higher and higher amounts back and forth until we end up with enough for premium, which we then unlock. I am loving this so far. What an amazing idea. This is really good. Good. I've actually got a very, very similar challenge on my website, Revolutionally. You watch this have an error. I've actually got a very similar idea. Yeah, there usually is. I'm just changing server, so there's problems all over the place. Where if you try and brute force the login form with any details, you get this, and then it says here you're blocked for you have 4 attempts left, and then 3 attempts left, and then 2 attempts left, and then 1 attempt left, and then the next time you try and do this, it just says you've been blocked for 5 minutes due to multiple incorrect number of attempts made, 5. Now, if you do a race condition and keep sending the login form and you're able to get more than 5 attempts, then you get a solution to one of my challenges. So yeah, I've even got challenges on the main login form, which is quite cool. So yeah, I've seen this idea plenty because I've built one myself. Right, let's continue. Here's our amazing premium feature, a calculator. Woo! So useful. Type in calculations, for example, 1 + 1, and it will tell you the answer. Well, I'm a rebel. The answer is 3. Okay, now, is there an int limit? Can we break the int limit at all? What happens if we do this? We can't break the integer limit. Okay. What if we do that with ls? Oh, it's Node.js, isn't it? Node.js RCE payload. See if we can get a remote code execution going. Simple example of Node.js RCE. It helps to know your programming languages here, guys. I don't know Node at all. Not my thing. Never has been. But I always get by. I always get by. I wonder if there's anything in... I wonder if there's anything in the burp list, you know? There could be. Node.js Red Team cheat sheet. Always worthwhile having a look. So we've got eval, set timeout, set interval, function, serialize, spawn, exec, while 1, process exit, process kill. Okay, require child process. Okay, there's plenty of things in here which we could use, providing it works. Now, one thing I don't want to do is process exit, because if I kill the process or something, then okay, let's take a look, see what we have. I'm not entirely sure if this is going to work, but we will find out. Exec cat etc password netcat the attacker IP port 80. I don't know, man. We'll try it because it looks quite an interesting one. We shall see if this sort of thing works by going, hang on, what is our IP? Oh, we're on that one. Okay. So sudo python 3 http .server port 80. And then, oh, have I broken the thing? What has happened? I think I've broken it. Okay, now we're back. Try this. Oh, I didn't change the IP, did I? What was it? 10, 14, 102, 67. Was that right? It was right. So I'll send that. We didn't actually get anything from that. Huh. Okay, well that one didn't work. So I'm just going to run through a few of these. That looks like some sort of reverse shell. So again, we're going to go 10, 14, 102, 67, port 80. I'm not entirely sure that that would work. Okay, so we've got using net, using arguments, sandbox, bypass, VM, breakout. Okay, let's just move out of here, and instead of, I don't even know if this is the right thing to do, to be honest. Let's do reverse shell. Oh, did I see something, a math parser there? Because we've got a calculator. Reverse shell through a Node.js math parser. Ah, we've got a calculator. That's a math parser. And it's got express. This is intriguing. This is very close to what we've got. Okay, so it's saying about the page taking 10 seconds to load or so. Some function require child process sleep 10. So if we go from here to here, can we make the thing sleep for 10 seconds by doing this? Oh my god, it is doing nothing. And if it loads after 10 seconds, then, I mean, it might just be that it's not loading at all. It's been more than 10 seconds, it's still not loading. That's not good. I think I might have done something to break it. I honestly thought that was working then. That's a shame. Popping a shell. Yeah, this isn't loading whatsoever, so it's not actually our payload. It's literally just not working at all. I think this is the right idea. Yeah, we've got a timeout there. That's not good. Okay, well, keep that one in mind. Let's go back to the first one I was about to look at before I very quickly abandoned it and went to the other. Revshell.js. That's some long code. That is some long code. I'm looking for a one-liner, really. Maybe I should put that in. So, no, reverse shell one-liner, Node.js. Let's try this one. Call me skeptical. Not sure. Okay, Node.js reverse shells. We'll eventually find something. Okay, probably. Payload all the things. I see, okay. Function varnet require net CP heat medium. I think this is what we just saw. I'll be honest, this is some mad code right here. If we take it from there all the way to there, I need to put this somewhere here. Oh, doing 1, 2, 3, 4, followed by 10, 14, 102, 67. Maybe, just maybe, that will actually do the thing. Maybe it won't. Hang on. I'm on the wrong. I need a netcat listener. LVP 1, 2, 3, 4. That helps. That one's not working either. So we've got one here with double quotes. We've got one with backticks, and then base 64 encoded without double quotes. And you know, there's quite a lot of stuff here. Quite a lot of stuff here which we could be using. We'll try one with a double quote, but really we don't really, if we're doing that, we don't really need it unless we actually need the node equals before it. I don't think we do though. Surely not. Because we're already in a function, aren't we? So why would it be the case that, hang on, let's go back to here. Why would it be the case that we need to run node from inside this function? Probably not. 10, 14, 102, 67. I can see why this is a rated hard box. And we've still not got anything here at all. Right, I'm going to look through a few of these and just try a few. There's no point in me wasting time on camera doing this. So if I find something, or when I find something, I'll be back, because it's just wasting everyone's time otherwise. Back soon. Okay, just to let you know, I've not really tried much. I'm back on this site, the math parser, because it makes the most sense. We have a math parser. So I looked at this code, I was like, well, that's some long code. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's not going to work though, right? So I guess we could take a look, and it does make sense to do this through burp, to be honest, but we'll try it here. We're going to go from, because the function's already set, and we're in a function, aren't we? So let's go through require child process exec command. So popping a shell, there we go. This is just a regular reverse shell from here. It's got the MKFIFO. Where is it? Here. Oh, this has got temp. It's in the, it does it in the temp directory. But other than that, it's pretty much identical. So we may as well at least give it a go before we start saying let's not. And then obviously if this doesn't work, I will vanish and then come back once I've found something. So this uses OpenSSL though. Is it possible to so I just took some of this and I was Googling it. Is it possible to use this perhaps? That one didn't work, did it? Is it possible to use this in place of let's grab that as well. Okay, so required child, we've got C exec, but quite honestly, it's saving it to a C variable. We don't really want that, do we? So let's just keep, I think I can just keep piling them on like that. Does that make sense? No, this isn't going to work, is it? I mean, what? Okay, right. What if I get rid of this? What if we just run this exec, and we just literally throw this inside here, so it executes all this. That could be it. I think let's go on to 10, 14, 102, 67. That's it. So it's running the regular reverse shell, and it's also using the temp directory. I'm hoping though, well, let's take a look. If you look at some of the things I've been trying in here, that was the sleep, which didn't work. That was the first bash shell we tried, and that was it. And what else is there here? Yeah, that's it. Literally just these. So this is the first time we're trying this one. Hit that. Oh, it's got an answer, has it? Oh, yes. Okay. Let me just exit from there. Quit. Throw this to the left, throw this to the right. Run this code one more time, and we should see it live down here. Calculate shell. Okay, good. So it is actually a mixture of common sense on what I would normally do with a shell and just making sure it's in the right format. Okay, I need to make a note of this. So, using a mixture of this and this, we eventually find, didn't take too long, but long enough. We've got a shell. Great. So who am I? Brian. I am Brian, the man they call Brian. Okay. Nice. And I'm rather hoping that, what directory are we in? Home Brian website. Let's back up. Cat user.text, and we have our first flag. Right. I feel better now. Well, not physically, but mentally. We have our first flag. There is admin cleanup. Cleanup is a directory. Let's go in there. Okay, it's run by root. It must be on a cron job. And we actually have, we can overwrite this, I think. Am I right? Am I wrong? Maybe not. It's owned by root. Let's just take a look. Let's just cat cleanup. Remove test file.txt. Well, that's the most useless cleanup script ever. I'm guessing cron job. So first we need to figure out what version of Linux this is. Is it 32-bit or is it 64-bit? It's 64-bit. So what we then need to do is get, let's go back out of here, progress scripts, and then we can get PSPy 64, Python 3, HTTP server. Do you know what? I thought I had another one. I thought I had another one, but I don't. That's so annoying. Okay, Python 3 http server port 80. I'm going to need sudo for that. Train. So we're going to do get http 10.14.102.67 pspy 64 mod, and I'm rather hoping, oh, we cannot change the mode of cleanup script. We might not be able to overwrite this, guys, but that's okay. We just want to check that it does actually run first. Is the time, what is it? Is it timer or timeout or something like that? Let me just try it on my own system. Timeout. Kill it if it's still running after duration. Timeout, duration, command. Got it. Got it. So timeout 100, so 2 minutes, and then pspy 64. Okay. That does exist. That does massively exist. Timeout pspy 120 pspy 64. Let's try. There we go. So after 2 minutes, this should die, and my shell will remain intact. Not that it's that difficult to recreate the shell. I just need to put that command in the math calculator box again. Rather hoping this is running on a cron, but I'm a little bit concerned that I can't actually edit the thing. Come on, please be on a cron job, because otherwise I'm going to have to get limpies and everything's going to go mental. Well, it's been, what, a minute. Aha. So root is running bin.sh, home Brian cleanup.sh. Brilliant. So it is running on a cron job. It is running on a cron job. Brilliant. Yes, indeed. So we know that root runs the script. Doesn't look like we can overwrite it. I need to wait for this to die. It started at 49.21 and it's now 50.01. So, you know, it's probably gonna die any second now. So the question is, how do I do this? How do I do this if I can't overwrite it? It's a really good question. Aha, the cleanup directory is owned by Brian, but the script is owned by root. So the fact that I've got rights over the directory, maybe I won't be able to overwrite the script, but I might be able to delete the script and then recreate one myself. And then whatever runs it, there we go, whatever runs it is root. You can tell by the UID, which is root's ID. This could work then. So let's ls. If we try and echo moo into the cleanup scripts, permission denied. But if we remove the cleanup scripts .sh, that's gone, which means we can now recreate our cleanup script. This is fantastic. So what should we do? How should we do it? We could add a line to sudoers. We could add a line to etc password. We could create a reverse shell. There are so many ways. Let's try the sudoers. We've done this before, I think. We'll take a look, see if we can see if we can find how we did it last time. We use nano to edit sudoers with the following. Zoom cache. Oh god, that box was awful. Expose or expose, whatever you prefer. Okay, so what we're going to do is, where am I? Back here. Really, I should do no password as well if I'm going to edit sudoers. I'm not sure what it's meant to look like. Sudoers no password. Let's take a look. First time trying this, so here we go. Probably that. Probably that. Go away. And our username is Brian. Okay, so what we need to do is echo all of this. Oh, these quotes, man. Dislike. There must be a way to turn these quotes off. I've just not really looked into it. So echo, we're going to echo this string into etc sudoers. Actually, let's not overwrite it. Let's append it. And then we need to echo this string. No, we don't actually, do we? I think that's it. You know, well, we do kind of. We need to echo this string into cleanup.sh, I think. Right, first thing we're going to do, this might not work by the way, it's worth a try. First thing we're going to do is sudo l Python C imports pty, and then we are going to pty spawn, and then we're going to do a bin bash just to give us a working, almost fully working terminal. There we go, we've got Brian Racetrack cleanup. Now I can do the same, sudo l, and it's asking for password for Brian, right? Which we don't have. Okay, so we're going to do that, and then cat cleanup.sh. Is it cleanup script or cleanup.sh? Oh, I've not done the bin bash thing at the top. Is that important? Well, we'll soon find out. Let's chmod cleanup.sh. We'll try that. And then sudo l. It's still asking for a password. I'm not saying this works, by the way, but I am sort of I'm probably doing something wrong, but this is the first time I've ever done this method using copying something into a script, into a file. So I'll give it another couple of goes. I'll leave it a minute, try it again. And if that doesn't work, I'll just do the regular reverse shell or into etc password or something like that. Yeah, it's still asking for password for Brian. I mean, I could always just do sudo su. Yeah, it's forever going to be asking that, isn't it? Maybe I should just try the other way as well, because we know that this is going to work. Are we sure it's cleanup? It's cleanup scripts.sh. Is that what I did? Did I just do cleanup.sh? Lol, I did cleanup.sh. Okay. So what we're going to do is move cleanup.sh to cleanup script.sh. It means we'd have to recreate it then. Do you know what? I reckon this could work. So we will copy that. I mean, I'm not saying it will, I'm just saying it could. So now we can run as root anything we want without a password. So we're going to do sudo su. Who am I? Root. I'm glad that worked. That's the first time I've ever done that. Ha! Cat root dot text. Boom. That was really fun. That was really fun. We delete cleanup script.sh and recreate it with, and then that happens. And that's it, guys. Now I know it said that this was difficult. I can close that now. I know that it said that this one was difficult because it says it here. It's pretty hard, so good luck. I somewhat disagree. The race condition was really simple. The hardest part was just finding the reverse shell payload, I think. Everything else was just really, really straightforward. So I wouldn't put this in hard, I'd put it in medium. But that's just me, maybe. That's just me. Let's get this finished. Don't think I've been too long either. What was the hint, by the way? What does the name of the bank hint at? Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. But you shouldn't rely on the name of a bank in order to find a pen test technique. Very capture the flag there, if I must say so. And then this one, experiment to be creative. How is that a hint? How? Oh, I suppose it is. Be creative, i.e. recreate that. I'm not sure if that was an intended hint like that, but if so, fair play. If not, then you're an idiot. Seriously. There's nothing else to say, guys. This box was really nice, apart from the hints. This box was really nice. Lovely getting a race condition working in Burp Intruder of all things. Burp Intruder, brilliant. Thank you for joining. This was a really fun one. Next time I'll be going on to Hack the Box. I'm not sure which one's next, but we'll soon find out. That's it. Please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, share the video around, share the playlist around if you can, and visit nethemba.com for all your pen testing needs. Thank you, guys. Goodbye. I'm going to go for a lie down. I've got such a bad headache.